All of these tools generally focus towards variability within the combat, but they're all just set dressing around the core combat mechanics, which are centered around the longbow, short bow, the katana, and the quantum. You have to master those four, and then these other things kind of get sprinkled in. You know, you might be fighting with your katana, and then there's a big horde of enemies coming at you, so you throw down a bomb to escape, get some space, or maybe stun them so you can clear a couple. Those types of things come in after you've mastered the base combat. And the thing that really impresses me about all of these smaller tools, like the wind chimes, firecrackers, kunai, the blowgun, all of these things, is that you'll be using all of them by the end of the game. And that is actually pretty impressive. Now, the way this was described to me by somebody that was going through school for game development, I can understand that this doesn't make a lot of sense, but it made sense to me, and I remembered it all this time, so I'll refer it and communicate it to you now. Basically, how they described it was there are bucket games and there are bin games. Buckets and bins. Some games are what we call bucket games, and in this bucket is just a select few tools that you'll get to use. Maybe the katana, a longbow. You get these things, you'll use them through the whole
like,
game.
I did the first phase completely hitless. So what the heck went on?
And that's where all of your focus is going to go to. Think of something like Sekiro. That's what that game is. It's a bucket game. There's a bunch of sort of tangential little tools that you can use to affect basic overarching tools, but at the end of the day, it's about the small selection of weapons given to the player. A bin game would be one where there's a gigantic bin. Think of how they use it like in the UK, a big bin of stuff that you can use. Tons of different options as far as gameplay is concerned. Think of Elden Ring, think of Monster Hunter, these kinds of games where there's tons of different tools and approaches, play styles. Everything is up to the player. You can engage with some of them, all of them, it's up to you. So there's a bucket game and a bin game. They're two different things. Both are fine. Both can be phenomenal in their own right. They're just different.
Get up! What are you doing?
Tsushima, we're dealing with a bucket game. There's a couple of core tools that you need to use and a bunch of other stuff sprinkled in, but for the most part, you can get through the entire game without having to mess with them if you don't want to at all. But the way they designed the combat encounters and the encampments and all of the later game missions, especially once they start encouraging you to engage in more stealthy approaches to these combat encounters, you'll find yourself using all of these tools, the kunai, the blowgun, the wind chimes, the firecrackers, all of them very intentionally, and you'll be exhausting them every time you go through a camp in a good way because you're using all of the tools given to you. Whereas in the case of something like Sekiro, a lot of people will go through the majority of that game without messing around with a lot of the smaller tools that are given to the player because frankly the game wasn't designed with that intention. You don't need to engage with those. Sure, they can make bosses cheesy, but in general you don't need to engage with them if you don't want to. Ghost of Tsushima designs the quests brilliantly so that you start using these tools without even realizing that you're being to using them. And like I said, it's mostly because the game swaps between these.
And then, nope, he's still alive.
That they encourage you to engage with. There's the ghost.
Of course he's still alive. Of course he's still alive. Let's go! I did it! Farewell, boy. Immortality severed. Sword Say Ishin Ashina. Ooh, that was a dope boss. Dragon Flash. Combat art that performs a high-speed cut from a sheathed stance. That was nasty, dude. I really thought there was gonna be another phase. Cause that boss was fun, but it was kind of stupid, bro. Like, there's like some stupid stuff. Like, I got so used to his second phase. But then all of a sudden he started doing completely new combos just out of the blue. I'm like, what? Once I perfected your first phase? Like, really? I don't know. But I think that's the final boss of the game. If not, I'm gonna die. That was a fun fight. Stupid, but it was fun. I liked it. I really thought he was gonna have another phase. Like, I really did. And then, whoop-ah! Pretty cool. And also, I'm sorry for having audio in the background. I kind of used it to just, like, help me get past the boss faster. Because it's, I don't know why. But, like, you know.